you today? I hope you're okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a card. Oh, interesting. Right, hang on, one more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Right. I feel today that your ex, got the High Priestess here. I feel that your ex has been to see a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, because they're feeling hopeless. Okay, they're feeling hopeless without you. But I feel that this, whoever they've gone to see, could just be a friend who reads tarot. Okay, it doesn't have to be, you know, somebody that they found online or anything. But I feel that whoever they've gone to for this reading, etc., has told them that the reason that they lost you and you won't speak to them is because they refused to compromise. Okay, that you were the blessing, their soulmate, and they didn't back down. They refused to compromise. Okay, so that's really, really interesting. Definitely they've seen someone with some hysteric or divination skills. So it could be a friend. Have they got a friend who's psychic or a friend that reads tarot? Okay, but they have been told that they have lost their soulmate and you are their soulmate, and that you were a blessing. Okay, you were a gift. You know when people say it's a gift from the gods, you were that gift. You are that gift. Okay, but this psychic has literally hauled their ass. They've not held back. They've said, look, you know, why you're not communicating is because you don't have any faith in this connection anymore. You don't have any faith because your ex refused to compromise. They refused to back down. And also I'm hearing something about a move or some distance that was never resolved. Whether moving in together or moving to a different place, but there was definitely a sticking point with that. So let me see what else wants to come out. Let me have a look at the past. Okay, let's have a look at the past here. I'll just give these a shuffle while I'm doing this though. Thank you for watching so much. I hope you're well. I hope you're okay, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I'll take that, it wants to come out. If you want a reading, just click on the title of this video. Come on, Keeley. Links are in the description box, okay, to the website. Everything's on the website. And thank you so much for watching. And all your comments, I do read every single comment. And I send you so much love. And I just want to say, just remember who you are, okay? I know it's not easy. I know that, honestly. I'm not just saying it for saying it. I know it's not easy. But you are amazing, and this card here in the centre tells me what a wally your ex has been. They are feeling hopeless without you. Absolutely hopeless. You are their soulmate, and they've really messed up. They've really messed up because they wouldn't compromise. They had that energy. They had to be the last one standing. You know, when everybody else has kind of said, well, maybe I need to back down or I need to do that. No, not your ex. No, they were having none of it. They just kept fighting. But they've had their ass kicked. Someone's told them the truth, okay? I'm interested to see what they're going to do about it today. Right. Yeah. They pushed you away in the past, okay? You're the one that got away. You're the one that got away, okay? Now the tables are turned, right? This is really important. You are living in their head rent-free. In the past, they pushed you away. They acted like they didn't care. It didn't matter what you did or what you said. It was never damn well good enough. Nothing was ever good enough. They were always fixated on woe is me, blah blah blah. You know, you could have offered them everything, but they didn't want it. You know, they pushed your love away, and they caused you a great deal of anxiety, fear, sleepless nights. I think that they really affected your nervous system, your nerves, your mental health. Okay, the boot has flipped. okay? Call it karma, whatever you want to say. They feel hopeless without you. You are constantly on their mind. Yeah. Your person absolutely got their energy to a T today. They could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. They're not always the most emotional of people. Okay, they don't wear their heart on their sleeve. They are, on a good day, loyal, committed, and quietly strong, okay? But in the past, I can see that your ex was in the energy of being selfish, ruthless. They used stuff as escapism. It could have been alcohol. They missed lots of opportunities to do things with you. There was some move or some relocation. Were you not happy in the house you were in? Okay, there was something along those lines that kicked off with you both. They caused you a lot of frustration and they were mean. They were mean to you, okay? Yeah, they were quite devious. Okay, they were quite devious with you. So I can see what's happened here. Out of those, because I've got this card here, I think I'm leaning more that they probably have got quite strong Aquarian energy in their chart somewhere. But I've got a lot of air energy today, a lot of air energy. And I think they're intelligent, but they became very cold, very, very, very cold with you, all right? They didn't show enough love, they stopped showing compassion, and just generally on the cold side. Let's see with Melanormand, let's get literal to the point. How are they getting on now? What's going on with them now? Oh dear, they've got lots of challenges. And they're the mountain, they're cold, so they've got a lot of challenges, yeah. Are they older than you? Okay, I feel they're older than you. Definitely they've got quite a cold personality. They're not lovey-dovey. I don't think they're very empathetic, but they now know that you were their soulmate. They'd like a new beginning, but a new beginning with you. But I'm hearing that a new beginning that they went to, they've got with this a lot of delays, a lot of obstacles, and a lot of challenges, okay? You've been in separation for quite a while now. You decided that you had to protect your peace with this person. Let's see how, oh God, yeah, they're very arrogant, very arrogant. They're feeling lonely and isolated now. They've very lonely, very isolated. Yes, they are. They're realising now that you are their soulmate, okay? They want to reach out to you, but there are lots of blocks. There's a lot of, the mountains here. So think about a mountain, okay? You can't move a mountain. You have to move mountains. It's not easy to scale a mountain, get round a mountain. So as much as they'd like a new beginning, there's also winter. I'm getting winter coming up, that something could change here for you. There could be issues around elderly living arrangements. Say Lenormand specific, elderly living arrangements or older people's living arrangements here. I feel that they've realised that they were very immature with you, very immature. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, they were very confrontational and devious. Okay, gosh, this is interesting. Let me just see, yeah, right. I feel that someone here, I don't even know it's love, but someone here's got an issue with a mother figure. There's a challenge with a mother figure or an older female, okay? There's been some confrontation, some arguments. I've definitely got with this card here that it's something to do with It can even mean care homes, you know, but definitely we've got a lot of cards here that represent challenges to do with older people. Okay, please make that make sense for me, but that's what I'm hearing and that's what I've got. So they've got a bit of a messy environment going down at the moment. Let me see what they'd like to say to you. Are they going to do anything? Can they do anything? I'm hearing. Can they do anything? But this confrontation and high emotions and discussions with an older person, aged, mature, possibly around later life living arrangements, definitely earing towards a female, and it's also got something to do with finances. Right, okay, let's see what they'd like to say. I can't go another day without you. No, I feel they've taken on too much. Their environment they're in now is a mess, okay? The psychic, the tarot reader, whoever it was they saw, whoever this person who has got the intuition, has said to them, look, you've messed up. You lost your shining star and you're going to have to sort this out, okay? You need to compromise. They need to come into you and drop the attitude. They need to drop that attitude, and they need to drop their ego, and they need to start showing some bloody emotion, I'm hearing. All right. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. I've been watching your socials and your pictures. So they're keeping an eye on you. They normally do, to be honest. You know, they normally do. And as I always say, you know, people can keep in touch. Long before the internet, we always knew what was going on with exes. You know, I'm talking the 80s and 90s. We knew what was going on. So, yeah. Let us see. Best possible outcome for this, please. Best possible outcome for this air sign, unemotional person who regrets pushing you away. Yeah, they've got to get out the Two of Swords energy. They've got to get off the fence. They need to make a decision with something they're up to. Best possible outcome. Yeah, they're going to reach out. They're going to need your help. There's a turn up for the books, isn't it? Boots on the other foot. And that's what I feel this psychic's been saying to them. Look, you're going to have to compromise. You're going to have to apologise. And you've got some goddamned humble pie to start eating. Because you deserve an apology. Okay, you deserve an apology. You know, in the past, I've got the King of Swords in reverse. That's why I'm feeling it's in air. It's the other person's energy. But I've got the Four of Cups. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, they're going to. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. So, yeah, they're going to come back and ask for help. They're hoping that the friendship that you had in the past, before all of everything went wrong, is still solid enough, okay? They might need some financial help with the Six of Pentacles. They might need a loan, or they might need a hand, all right? The Knight of Pentacles tells me they've been taking their time. They're taking their time. They haven't been rushing. This has been going on for a wee while now. With these Pentacles, I'm definitely getting winter here for some reason. Cold weather, winter time. But eventually they're going to get off the backside. If you look at that card, because sometimes I just channel into the images. Okay, you sat there. But then you've got your person going from the King of Swords into the King of Cups. So they are going to come, they are going to get in touch with you. And they will, the King of Cups upright and the good energy is a lovely energy. It's someone who's kind, caring, considerate, and has some empathy. Okay? So they will be back. Is there anything you need to know? What should you be doing? I'm hearing to get a card for that. What should you be doing? I think you should be focusing very much on yourself. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. There's something you want to do in the physical. Move house, start a business, get a new job, invest some money, whatever it is. You need to be sitting pretty and protecting your own corner. It's not selfish not to share, I'm hearing. Okay, is somebody else asking you for something? All right, but with the Ace of Pentacles, it's a very positive card for you. You are going to hit a period of good luck. Whatever it is you want, it is going to pay off. And Pentacles are in the physical, so it is things like a job offer, a pay rise, a windfall, a business that you actually starts to work. Okay, but I'm looking at this image and protect what's yours. I'm just hearing protect what's yours. Okay, yes, 5 of Swords, fight back. Yeah, I thought I was getting a message to give you. There's people around you can't trust, and I'm not just saying in love. Okay, there's people around you who have an agenda. Watch your back, and don't be too quick to tell everybody your business. Keep it to yourself, and especially if you're coming into any money or someone's leaving you some money, or you don't have to hand it out to everybody. Okay, you're very kind, you're a lovely soul. That's why the psychic has dragged your ex's ass. Don't give it all away, because someone isn't as charming as they appear to be. Okay, someone might try to bully you or say, oh well, if you loved me you'd help me. No. 5 of Swords, whoever it is, don't trust them. I'm hearing you could loan someone some money and you'll never see it again. All right, so I'll leave that a lot with you. Bit of a bizarre one today. I hope you are, like I say, just protect what's yours, and just remember, your life, your movie, your script. Take your power back. Okay, if people don't like it, let them. If they don't understand you, let them. Okay, because you have the soul of an angel, and people have used that in the past. So I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.